Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Just Open It, the YouTube series in which I open recently acquired toys. My name is Russ. Thank you very much for watching this episode. I really appreciate it. If you're a fan of toys, action figures, or pop culture in general, please subscribe to my channel, Karaoke Fanboy TV. Every week I will be opening a recently acquired toy or pop culture collectible. And throughout the month of February 2023, I'll be opening exclusively Masters of the Universe Origins action figures. Because I've been buying these figures since their very beginning, in 2020, and frankly, I got to get some of these guys open. I got to get them out of these packages and on display because they take up a lot of room. As you can see today, I am opening Claws Skeletor, and I'm very excited about this figure because it is not one I had as a kid. I did not have a Claws Skeletor in the 80s. About a year ago, I did acquire a vintage Claws Skeletor. He was still in the package. And I bought them at a local media exchange store called Bookman's. You know, you could trade in toys and DVDs and books and music and so on. They had a Claws Skeletor and a Flying Fist He-Man for $80 a piece. I had store credit. I bought them. The bubble was broken. The package was terribly damaged. And I ended up selling them to a fellow fan here in the Phoenix area for about $80 each. I really didn't make a profit. I'm not the type that buys toys exclusively to resell. I will downsize my collection from time to time and sell a bunch of toys at once just to make room for more. But it's not like I'm buying toys with the express intent of reselling them. I'm not that kind of collector. But that was a unique opportunity where I found this cool figure, and I knew that a fellow He-Man fan would enjoy it more than I did, because frankly, again, with the collectability of that figure and the damage of the packaging, I was really torn as to whether or not I should open it. And so I just alleviated myself of the conflict and sold it for basically what I bought it for, like I said. So here is this modern Claws Skeletor, and it will be the first time my bare hands touch a Claws Skeletor. I'm super excited about it. Beautiful package art here. You can see there he is with Spikor and Too Bad. And this package is one of two adjoining pieces here. And I have the Flying Fist He-Man. I grabbed him off my shelf so I could match these two pieces of art for you here. So check that out. Beautiful. Super cool. Absolutely dig it. Now, I bought this Flying Fist He-Man at Target, of course, for 25 bucks. I don't know if you noticed, but I bought this Claws Skeletor at Big Lots for $15 around the holiday season. So, the distribution of these guys is truly bizarre. And frankly, I've heard the rumors online that this spring, 2023, might mark the end of the Masters of the Universe Origins action figure line. This is one of my all-time favorite action figure lines. I absolutely love it. I'm begging you, Mattel, please, let's find a way to keep these characters going. There are so many characters from the original Masters of the Universe that have yet to get the Origins treatment. I'm talking about the Rock Warriors, Rock-On and Stone-Dar. I'm talking about Extendar. I'm talking about Rio Blast. Please, we gotta find a way to keep these characters alive in this Origins version that celebrates their original incarnations. So this series has become one part housekeeping, opening these figures once and for all, and also a plea to Mattel. Let's keep these guys going, because nothing spells terror to me more than the end of this line. So with that said, I am opening this figure, and I'm going to keep the back of the cardboard here, the back of the packaging close, because I think this is the most, intense figure as far as the instructions as to how to use these accessories. Now, I don't think I've read this mini-comic yet. I wonder if it only came with these deluxe figures, but that cover's very cool. I dig that a lot. I've actually been pretty critical of these mini-comics for a couple of different reasons, and I have yet to do a video about that, but I soon will. And I'm enjoying that cover very much. So I'm going to set that aside. And let's go. I dig the armor. You guys know how I feel about these plastic bands here. Is the form-fitting case here not enough to hold Skeletor in place during shipment? We need these bands here. I just don't get it. And it's not just Mattel, it's not just He-Man, it's like any action figure line now. All right, so I could feel already that there's some sort of like, oh wow, this is super vintagey, where you turn the figure like that and the arms like flail with like a spring load inside or something. Look at that. Look at that madness right there. Okay, cool. So right off the bat, we have an interchangeable head. And I like these with the deluxe figures. I don't care for them with the regular figures. So this is a maniacally laughing Skeletor here. So I think I'm going to swap the heads out just for the sake of this video. You can see the ease with which that comes off. And you know, you don't hear a pop when you put it on. And I wish you did, but so you can see this Skeletor like this. And he's like, ah. That's fun, man. That's a lot of fun. Okay, so first and foremost, we have the Terror Claws themselves. And this Skeletor, there are 6 panels of instruction here. I think that's the most I've seen yet in the Origins line, and maybe ever in a He-Man figure. So I just want to consult that I'm doing everything properly. There's another interchangeable hand here too, so that he could have 2 gripping hands. I love the Skeletor claw hand, though. I always have. I just feel like that's got a lot of fun playability and posability. So, okay, I'm going to pop this on, and I think you just do it, right? Like one of the shields. It just pops right on. Same on this side, Terror Claws. Boom, okay. There he is. They're kind of heavy. I could feel their weight on his arms, but slice and dice, man, slice and dice. All right. Now this thing is peculiar. So the battle grip holds 1 weapon. That's the instruction. So I could pop this in to the back, like so. Okay, I guess that's in there. Now if I want to put it on his hand for him to attack with this snapping skull weapon, they call it. I assume he holds it like this. And I remember this fondly from promotional material as a kid. I would see, because I did have Flying Fist He-Man, so I had figures from this wave of the original Masters of the Universe line. I just never found or got this Skeletor. But here he is. And that is a snapping dragon right there. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Yeah, actually kind of terrifying when you think about if a guy's running at you, not only does he have this skull face, right? But then he's got the skull of a dragon that seems to be alive and snapping at you. Yeah, pretty dangerous. So the claws, they don't go back here, right? So this thing probably only holds the dragon itself. And I thought that the dragon, like, hung over Skeletor's shoulder or something like that. I think in one of the original mini-comics, it's presented as almost a sentient pet that's kind of perched over his shoulder. I'm not getting that vibe here from this. I don't know if I could do that. Yeah, there'd be no way to do that with this articulation, but he carries that back there, and I just don't know if I'm doing that right, because I feel like it should snap more firmly in place or something, but there it is. Of course, Skeletor comes with his Havoc staff as well. Got several of these now as you open different versions of Skeletor, but this is it. This is definitely it. Terror Claws Skeletor in my possession once and for all, thanks to the Masters of the Universe Origins line. Let's keep this series alive. Buy every Jitsu, buy every nude Stratos you see out there on the pegs at your Walmart and Target. Let's let Mattel know we're digging these. Look at that. Oh! Well, I'll just put his Havoc staff in here to conclude. But very cool. Digging it very much. Worth the wait. Worth the 35-year wait in my life to have a Terror Claws Skeletor like this. And with the deluxe treatment, the swappable heads and hands and so on, very cool for kids and adults alike. Children and the child in you, your inner child. So thank you very much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Follow me on Instagram at AmazingAZComics. I'd really appreciate seeing you there. I post a lot about the comics and toys that I love and the comics and zines that I self-publish. Tune in next time when I grab another Masters of the Universe Origins action figure off the stack here in my living room and I say, you know what? Just open it. I'll catch you next time.